If you're over 60 and feeling your muscles getting weaker every month, there's one simple food you can eat before bed that could completely change your muscle health. This isn't another complicated diet plan or expensive supplement. It's something you probably already have in your kitchen right now, and when you eat it at the right time, it triggers a powerful muscle-protecting process that works while you sleep. Stay with me because I'm about to reveal exactly what this food is, why timing matters so much, and how to prepare it for maximum muscle-saving benefits. Before we start, hit that like button if muscle weakness affects your daily life. Subscribe for more health solutions and share this with someone who needs relief. Tell me in the comments what time you usually go to bed and if you've noticed muscle changes as you've gotten older. I read every comment and love hearing from you. Now, let's discover this life-changing bedtime habit. The hidden crisis. Why your muscles disappear. At night, every night while you sleep, your body goes through an 8-hour period where muscle breakdown accelerates dramatically. This process, called muscle protein breakdown, naturally increases with age and becomes particularly severe after 60. During these nighttime hours, your body essentially cannibalizes your existing muscle tissue to meet its metabolic needs, especially when you haven't provided the right nutrients before bed. This is why many seniors wake up feeling weaker and more fragile over time, even when they're eating well during the day. The tragedy is that most people over 60 are completely unaware this nightly muscle loss is happening. They notice their legs feeling weaker when climbing stairs, their arms struggling with grocery bags, or their overall energy declining, but they don't realize that their nighttime routine could be the key to stopping this devastating cycle. Research shows that without proper nighttime nutrition, seniors can lose up to 8% of their muscle mass per year, which explains why so many older adults gradually lose their independence and confidence in their physical abilities. What makes this situation even more heartbreaking is that this muscle loss isn't inevitable. Your body has natural mechanisms to protect and rebuild muscle tissue, but these systems need specific nutrients at specific times to work effectively. The 8 hours you spend sleeping should be a time of muscle repair and strengthening, not muscle destruction. When you understand how to properly fuel your body before bed, you can literally transform those sleeping hours from a time of muscle loss into a powerful period of muscle preservation and regeneration. The science. What really happens to your muscles after 60? Understanding why muscle loss accelerates after 60 requires looking at the complex changes happening inside your body at the cellular level. As you age, your muscles become increasingly resistant to the signals that normally tell them to maintain and repair themselves. This condition, called anabolic resistance, means that the same amount of protein that easily maintained your muscles in your 40s and 50s is no longer sufficient to prevent breakdown in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your body naturally produces a compound called beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate, or HMB, which acts as a powerful protector of muscle tissue. HMB works by blocking the enzymes that break down muscle proteins while simultaneously activating the pathways that build new muscle fibers. However, your body's ability to produce adequate amounts of HMB declines significantly after age 50, and this decline accelerates rapidly after 60. This creates a perfect storm where your muscles are breaking down faster while your natural protection mechanisms are weakening. The nighttime period presents a particular challenge because this is when muscle protein breakdown naturally peaks, especially in older adults. During sleep, your body shifts into a catabolic state, where it begins breaking down tissues to meet metabolic needs. Without adequate nutrition, your muscles become the primary target for this breakdown process. This explains why many seniors experience what researchers call morning muscle stiffness, and why simple activities feel harder after a night's sleep. The key to breaking this cycle lies in providing your body with the right nutrients before bed to shift from a muscle-breaking state to a muscle-protecting state throughout the night. The miracle food. Cottage cheese and its muscle-saving power. The IV food that can transform your nighttime muscle health is cottage cheese, specifically when eaten 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Cottage cheese contains an exceptional profile of nutrients that work together to create the perfect storm for muscle preservation during sleep. Its high concentration of casein protein provides a slow, steady release of amino acids throughout the night, while its rich leucine content serves as the direct precursor for HMB production in your body. What makes cottage cheese particularly powerful for seniors is its unique protein composition. Unlike other proteins that are quickly absorbed and metabolized, casein protein in cottage cheese forms a gel-like substance in your stomach that releases amino acids slowly over 6 to 8 hours. This means that while you're sleeping, your body has a continuous supply of the building blocks needed to maintain and repair muscle tissue. The leucine in cottage cheese is converted to HMB, which then acts as a cellular guardian, protecting your existing muscle fibers from the breakdown processes that naturally accelerate during sleep. The timing of cottage cheese consumption is crucial for maximizing its muscle-preserving benefits. When eaten before bed, the slow-digesting casein protein ensures that amino acid levels in your bloodstream remain elevated throughout the night. This sustained amino acid availability signals to your body that it doesn't need to break down existing muscle tissue for metabolic fuel. Instead, your muscles can focus on repair and maintenance processes, leading to stronger, more resilient muscle tissue over time. Research has shown that seniors who consume casein protein before bed can reduce nighttime muscle protein breakdown by up to 30% compared to those who don't. The perfect bedtime muscle-saving recipe, creating the ideal bedtime cottage cheese preparation, requires understanding which combinations enhance its muscle-preserving properties while ensuring it's enjoyable enough to maintain as a daily habit. The foundation is half a cup of cottage cheese, which provides approximately 14 grams of high-quality casein protein and substantial amounts of leucine for HMB production. However, the magic happens when you combine cottage cheese with specific complementary ingredients that enhance its effectiveness. Adding a tablespoon of chopped almonds or walnuts provides healthy fats that slow digestion even further, extending the amino acid release throughout the night. These nuts also contain magnesium, which plays a crucial role in muscle function and relaxation. A small amount of berries, particularly blueberries or cherries, adds natural antioxidants that help reduce the inflammation that contributes to muscle breakdown. The natural sugars in berries also provide a small amount of glucose that can help shuttle amino acids into muscle cells more effectively. For those who prefer savory options, cottage cheese can be enhanced with herbs like dill, chives, or basil, along with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of black pepper. The olive oil provides additional healthy fats for sustained digestion, while herbs contribute antioxidants and flavor compounds that make the nightly routine more enjoyable. Some seniors find success mixing cottage cheese with a small amount of honey and cinnamon, which not only tastes delicious, but also provides compounds that may help improve sleep quality, ensuring your body can focus its energy on muscle repair processes. The key is finding a preparation method that you genuinely enjoy, because consistency is more important than perfection. Whether you prefer sweet or savory, the goal is creating a bedtime routine that provides your muscles with the sustained nutrition they need to resist breakdown and promote repair throughout the night. Start with simple preparations and gradually experiment with different combinations until you find your perfect muscle-saving bedtime snack. Additional muscle-supporting foods to enhance your results. While cottage cheese serves as your primary bedtime muscle protector, incorporating others, HMB-supporting foods throughout the day creates a comprehensive approach to muscle preservation. Greek yogurt stands out as an exceptional daytime option because it contains both fast and slow-digesting proteins, providing immediate amino acid availability while also offering sustained release. The probiotics in Greek yogurt support gut health, which research increasingly shows plays a vital role in muscle maintenance through improved nutrient absorption and reduced systemic inflammation. Eggs represent one of nature's most complete muscle-supporting foods, offering the highest biological value protein with an optimal amino acid profile rich in leucine. The versatility of eggs makes them perfect for any meal, whether scrambled with vegetables for breakfast, hard-boiled in salads for lunch, or as an omelet for dinner. The key is consuming whole eggs rather than just egg whites, as the yolks contain vitamin D, B vitamins, and essential fatty acids that enhance the muscle-preserving effects of the protein. Salmon provides a powerful dual benefit through its combination of high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. The protein supplies leucine for HMB production, while the omega-3s combat the chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle loss. In older adults, aim for 2 to 3 servings of salmon per week, prepared simply with herbs and olive oil to preserve its nutritional benefits. For budget-conscious options, canned salmon works just as effectively and can be easily added to salads, made into patties, or mixed with cottage cheese for an extra protein boost. Quinoa deserves special mention as the only plant food that provides complete protein with substantial leucine content. This makes it invaluable for seniors who may be reducing their meat consumption or dealing with digestive issues that make animal proteins challenging. Quinoa can replace rice or pasta in most meals, providing not only HMB precursors, but also fiber, minerals, and complex carbohydrates that support overall health and sustained energy levels throughout the day. The science behind bedtime nutrition and muscle health. The relationship between nighttime nutrition and muscle preservation becomes increasingly critical as we age because of fundamental changes in how our bodies process protein and maintain muscle tissue. During sleep, your body naturally shifts into repair mode, but without adequate amino acid availability, muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle proteins drops significantly, while muscle protein breakdown continues at elevated levels. This imbalance leads to a net loss of muscle tissue night after night, month after month. Research has revealed that the timing of protein consumption dramatically affects muscle protein synthesis rates, particularly in older adults. When you consume slow-digesting proteins like those found in cottage cheese before bed, you maintain elevated amino acid levels in your bloodstream for 6 to 8 hours. This sustained amino acid availability keeps muscle protein synthesis elevated throughout the night, effectively counteracting the natural increase in muscle protein breakdown that occurs during sleep. The leucine content in cottage cheese plays a particularly crucial role because it serves as both a building block for new muscle proteins and a signaling molecule that activates the cellular machinery responsible for muscle growth and repair. When leucine is converted to HMB in your body, it creates an even more potent muscle-preserving effect by directly inhibiting the pathways that break down muscle tissue. This dual mechanism explains why bedtime cottage cheese consumption can be so effective for maintaining muscle mass in seniors. Studies have consistently shown that older adults who consume casein protein before bed experience significantly better muscle protein balance throughout the night compared to those who don't. This improvement in nighttime muscle metabolism translates to better strength, mobility, and independence over time. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and sustainability. making it accessible to seniors regardless of their current fitness level or physical limitations. Understanding sarcopenia. The silent muscle thief sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and function, affects approximately 1 in 3 people over 60 and up to half of those over 80. This condition develops gradually and often goes unnoticed until it significantly impacts daily activities. The insidious nature of sarcopenia means that by the time symptoms become obvious, substantial muscle loss has already occurred, making prevention far more effective than treatment. The progression of sarcopenia typically begins with subtle changes that many people dismiss as normal aging. You might notice that climbing stairs requires more effort, carrying groceries feels more challenging, or getting up from chairs becomes slightly more difficult. These early signs indicate that muscle mass is declining and muscle quality is deteriorating, even though you may not see obvious visual changes in your body composition. What makes sarcopenia particularly devastating is its impact on independence and quality of life. As muscle mass declines, the risk of falls increases dramatically because muscles provide the stability and quick reflexes needed to maintain balance. Additionally, reduced muscle mass affects metabolism, bone density, and immune function, creating a cascade of health problems that can rapidly diminish an older adult's ability to live independently. The economic and emotional costs of sarcopenia extend far beyond the individual, affecting families and healthcare systems. Seniors with advanced muscle loss are more likely to require assistance with daily activities, experience longer hospital stays, and face higher rates of complications from medical procedures. However, the devastating effects of sarcopenia can be significantly slowed or even reversed with proper nutrition, particularly when muscle-supporting foods are consumed at optimal times throughout the day and especially before bed. Trigger warnings of timing. Why when you eat matters as much as what you eat. The timing of your protein consumption becomes increasingly important as you age because your body's ability to efficiently use amino acids changes throughout the day. Research has shown that older adults have a reduced response to small amounts of protein consumed throughout the day, but they maintain a strong response to larger amounts of high-quality protein consumed at specific times. This discovery has revolutionized our understanding of optimal nutrition strategies for muscle preservation in seniors. Evening protein consumption, particularly 30 to 60 minutes before bed, takes advantage of your body's natural repair cycles during sleep. When you provide your muscles with sustained amino acid availability during this critical repair window, you optimize the conditions for muscle maintenance and growth. The slow-digesting proteins in cottage cheese are perfectly suited for this purpose because they provide a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night when your body is focused on tissue repair and regeneration. The contrast between bedtime nutrition and daytime nutrition strategies reveals why many seniors struggle with muscle loss despite eating adequate protein during the day. Fast-digesting proteins consumed during daytime meals provide rapid but short-lived increases in amino acid levels, which may not be sufficient to overcome the anabolic resistance that develops with age. However, the sustained amino acid release from bedtime cottage cheese consumption creates an entirely different metabolic environment that favors muscle preservation. Understanding this timing principle also explains why traditional advice about spreading protein evenly throughout the day may not be optimal for seniors. Instead of consuming small amounts of protein at each meal, research suggests that older adults benefit more from consuming larger amounts of high-quality protein at specific times, with bedtime consumption being particularly beneficial for overnight muscle protection. This approach ensures that your muscles have access to the nutrients they need when the natural repair processes are most active. Beyond cottage cheese, building a complete muscle-preserving strategy. While cottage cheese serves as your cornerstone, bedtime muscle protector, building a comprehensive approach to muscle preservation requires strategic nutrition choices throughout the day. The goal is creating multiple opportunities for your body to produce HMB and other muscle-supporting compounds while providing all the nutrients necessary for optimal muscle function and repair. Morning nutrition sets the tone for your entire day's muscle preservation efforts. Starting with eggs provides immediate availability of high-quality amino acids that can be quickly converted to HMB, giving your muscles protection during your most active hours. The complete amino acid profile in eggs ensures that your body has all the building blocks needed for muscle protein synthesis, while the quick absorption helps combat the muscle breakdown that naturally occurs after the overnight fasting period. Midday. Meals should focus on combining complete proteins with anti-inflammatory foods that support the muscle preservation process. Salmon paired with quinoa creates an ideal combination where the omega-3 fatty acids in salmon reduce inflammation that contributes to muscle breakdown, while quinoa provides plant-based complete protein along with minerals essential for muscle function. This combination works synergistically to create an internal environment that favors muscle preservation over muscle breakdown. The integration of Greek yogurt as an afternoon snack bridges the gap between lunch and dinner while providing sustained amino acid availability. The probiotics in Greek yogurt support gut health, which emerging research suggests plays a crucial role in muscle maintenance through improved nutrient absorption and reduced systemic inflammation. This comprehensive approach ensures that your muscles have continuous support throughout the day, making the bedtime cottage cheese consumption even more effective as the final protective measure before sleep. Common mistakes that sabotage your muscle-saving efforts. Many seniors unknowingly undermine their muscle preservation efforts through timing and preparation mistakes that significantly reduce the effectiveness of their nutritional strategies. One of the most common errors is eating cottage cheese too close to bedtime, which can interfere with sleep quality and reduce the absorption of crucial amino acids. The optimal timing is 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep, allowing enough time for initial digestion while ensuring sustained amino acid release throughout the night. Another critical mistake involves choosing the wrong type of cottage cheese or preparing it in ways that diminish its muscle-preserving benefits. Low-fat or fat-free cottage cheese may seem like the healthier option, but the removal of fat actually reduces the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and can speed up digestion, reducing the sustained amino acid release that makes cottage cheese so effective for nighttime muscle protection. Full-fat cottage cheese provides the optimal balance of protein, fat, and nutrients for maximum muscle-preserving benefits. Portion size represents another area where good intentions can lead to suboptimal results. Too little cottage cheese fails to provide adequate amino acids for sustained overnight muscle protection, while too much can cause digestive discomfort that interferes with sleep quality. The research-backed optimal amount is approximately half a cup, which provides around 14 grams of high-quality protein without overwhelming your digestive system before sleep. Many seniors also make the mistake of thinking that any protein before bed will provide the same benefits as cottage cheese. While other proteins certainly have value, the unique casein protein composition in cottage cheese creates the specific slow-release amino acid profile that's most effective for overnight muscle preservation. Whey protein, for example, is absorbed too quickly to provide sustained nighttime benefits, while many plant proteins don't contain adequate leucine levels for optimal HMB production. Real results: what you can expect and when. The results from implementing a proper bedtime cottage cheese routine typically follow a predictable timeline. though individual responses can vary based on current muscle mass, overall health status, and consistency of implementation. Understanding what to expect helps maintain motivation during the initial weeks, when changes may be subtle but important cellular adaptations are occurring. Within the first 2 weeks, most people notice improvements in sleep quality and morning energy levels. The sustained amino acid availability throughout the night helps stabilize blood sugar levels and provides your body with the resources needed for optimal repair processes. You may find that you wake up feeling less stiff and more refreshed, with greater energy for morning activities. These early improvements reflect your body's positive response to improved nighttime nutrition. Even before significant muscle changes become apparent, by the 4th to 6th week, many seniors begin noticing improvements in functional strength and endurance. Activities like getting up from chairs, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries may feel noticeably easier. These improvements reflect not just muscle preservation, but actual muscle quality enhancement as your body's repair processes become more efficient with consistent amino acid availability. Research suggests that the combination of reduced muscle breakdown and enhanced muscle protein synthesis can lead to measurable strength gains within 6 to 8 weeks. The most significant and lasting benefits typically become apparent after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent implementation. This time frame allows for substantial improvements in muscle mass, strength, and function that translate to meaningful improvements in daily life. Studies have shown that seniors who consistently consume casein protein before bed can maintain or even increase muscle mass while their peers experience continued muscle loss. The key to achieving these results lies in consistency and patience, understanding that muscle preservation is a gradual process that requires sustained commitment to proper nutrition timing. Advanced strategies. Maximizing your muscle preserving. Results. Once you've established a consistent bedtime cottage cheese routine, several advanced strategies can further enhance your muscle preservation efforts. Combining cottage cheese with specific nutrients creates synergistic effects that amplify the muscle-protecting benefits beyond what cottage cheese alone can provide. Adding a small amount of tart cherry juice or fresh cherries provides natural melatonin that can improve sleep quality while delivering antioxidants that reduce muscle-damaging inflammation. The addition of a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds provides omega-3 fatty acids and fiber that support the anti-inflammatory processes crucial for muscle health. These seeds also slow digestion even further, extending the amino acid release throughout the night and ensuring sustained muscle protection. The fiber content supports gut health, which emerging research shows plays an important role in muscle maintenance through improved nutrient absorption and reduced systemic inflammation. Temperature and preparation methods can also influence the effectiveness of your bedtime cottage cheese routine. Room temperature cottage cheese is generally easier to digest than cold cottage cheese, potentially improving amino acid absorption. Some seniors find that slightly warming cottage cheese with a small amount of milk creates a more comforting bedtime treat, while maintaining all the muscle-preserving benefits. Hydration plays a crucial but often overlooked role in maximizing the benefits of bedtime protein consumption. Ensuring adequate hydration throughout the day supports optimal protein metabolism and amino acid transport to muscle tissues. However, it's important to balance fluid intake in the evening to avoid sleep disruptions while maintaining the hydration necessary for optimal protein utilization. Addressing common concerns and questions. Many seniors express concerns about eating before bed, particularly worries about weight gain, digestive issues, or sleep disruption. These concerns are understandable, but often based on outdated information that doesn't account for the unique nutritional needs of older adults. The amount of cottage cheese recommended for muscle preservation is relatively small and primarily composed of protein, which has a minimal impact on weight gain when consumed as part of a balanced diet. Digestive concerns can usually be addressed through proper preparation and timing adjustments. Starting with smaller portions and gradually increasing to the full recommended amount allows your digestive system to adapt. If you experience any discomfort, try consuming the cottage cheese 60 to 90 minutes before bed rather than 30 minutes, or experiment with different preparation methods to find what works best for your individual digestive system. Sleep disruption fears are also generally unfounded when cottage cheese is consumed at the proper time and in appropriate portions. The casein protein actually supports better sleep quality in many people by providing sustained energy throughout the night and preventing blood sugar fluctuations that can cause awakening. The key is finding the timing that works for your individual sleep schedule and digestive patterns. Some people worry about the sodium content in cottage cheese, particularly if they have high blood pressure or other cardiovascular concerns. Low sodium. Cottage cheese varieties provide the same muscle-preserving benefits while addressing these concerns. Additionally, the muscle-preserving benefits of cottage cheese consumption often lead to improved overall health markers, including better blood pressure control, as maintaining muscle mass supports healthy metabolism and cardiovascular function. The long-term impact. Your future self will thank you. The decision to implement a bedtime cottage cheese routine represents an investment in your future independence and quality of life. The muscle mass you preserve today directly impacts your ability to maintain independence, enjoy activities you love, and navigate life's challenges as you continue aging. Every night that you provide your muscles with the nutrients they need for repair and protection is a night that you're actively working against the muscle loss that threatens your future mobility and strength. Research consistently shows that adults who maintain muscle mass as they age experience better outcomes across virtually every measure of health and well-being. They have stronger bones, better balance, improved immune function, and greater resistance to age-related diseases. The simple act of eating cottage cheese before bed becomes a cornerstone habit that supports not just muscle health, but overall vitality and longevity. The psychological benefits of taking control of your muscle health cannot be understated. When you know you're actively working to preserve your strength and independence, it creates a sense of empowerment and confidence that extends into all areas of life. This positive mindset supports better health behaviors in general, creating an upward spiral of improved well-being that starts with something as simple as a bedtime snack. The compound effects of consistent muscle preservation efforts become more apparent over time. While the daily practice may seem small, the cumulative impact over months and years can mean the difference between maintaining independence and requiring assistance with daily activities. Your commitment to muscle preservation today is a gift to your future self, ensuring that you maintain the physical capabilities necessary to enjoy life fully, regardless of your age. Getting started. Your first week action plan. Beginning your muscle preservation journey with cottage cheese doesn't require dramatic changes to your entire lifestyle. Start by selecting 1 week to focus on establishing the bedtime cottage cheese routine, allowing yourself time to adjust to the new habit without overwhelming your system. Purchase a container of full-fat cottage cheese and plan to consume a cup each night, 30 to 60 minutes before your usual bedtime. During your first week, pay attention to how your body responds to the bedtime cottage cheese. Note any changes in sleep quality, morning energy levels, or how you feel throughout the day. Keep the preparation simple initially, perhaps just adding a small amount of berries or a drizzle of honey until you determine your preferences. The goal is establishing consistency rather than perfection, so focus on making the routine enjoyable and sustainable. Track your experiences in a simple journal or notebook, recording not just your cottage cheese consumption, but also how you Feel each morning and any improvements you notice in daily activities. This documentation helps maintain motivation during the initial period when cellular changes are occurring, but may not yet be obvious in terms of strength or function. Many people find that seeing their consistency written down reinforces their commitment to the new habit. After successfully maintaining the bedtime cottage cheese routine for a week, gradually begin incorporating the other muscle-supporting foods into your daily meals. Add Greek yogurt as an afternoon snack. Include eggs in your breakfast routine and plan for salmon meals twice a week. This gradual approach allows your body to adapt while building a comprehensive muscle preservation strategy that becomes second. Nature over time. The path to stronger, more resilient muscles doesn't require expensive treatments, complicated exercise programs, or drastic lifestyle changes. It starts with understanding that your body has incredible potential for muscle preservation and regeneration at any age, but it needs the right nutrients at the right times to unlock this potential. The simple act of eating cottage cheese before bed provides your muscles with exactly what they need to resist breakdown and promote repair throughout the night. Remember that muscle loss isn't an inevitable part of aging. Every night you provide your body with sustained amino acids is a night your muscles can focus on repair instead of breakdown. Every morning you wake up having protected your muscle tissue is another day you maintain the strength and independence that allows you to live life on your terms. The power to preserve your muscles lies in your hands, and it starts with the choices you make tonight. Your strength is your freedom, and your muscle health determines your ability to enjoy the activities and relationships that matter most to you. Whether that's playing with grandchildren, maintaining your home, traveling, or simply moving through your daily routine with confidence and ease, the cottage cheese bedtime routine can help ensure you maintain the physical capabilities necessary for an active, fulfilling life. If this video opened your eyes to the power of bedtime nutrition for muscle health, show your support by hitting that like button and sharing it with someone who could benefit from this information. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries about healthy aging and maintaining vitality throughout your senior years. Drop a comment below sharing your current bedtime routine and whether you're ready to try cottage cheese for muscle preservation. I read every comment and love connecting with viewers who are taking charge of their health. Here's to stronger muscles, better health, and a more vibrant future at any age.